because I just went to my friend's party, her 4th of July party, and I'm gonna go back in soon, but it's like packed in there, so I didn't want to film in there, but we live right across the street, so I just stopped back home to eat our plates real quick, because the girls didn't have nowhere to sit because there was a lot of people. And then it's just easier to manage them. I probably could have found somewhere for them to sit, but it's just easier to manage them when we're at the house. So I brought them to the house so they can eat really quick, and then I'm gonna leave my youngest here, and I'm gonna take my oldest back with me so that we can go. She wants to go on the jumper, and then they have a gaming truck, so we'll see how this goes.
Everybody got one?
Super fun, and I got to hang out and do stuff that I normally don't get to do with the kids, so had a great time. I'll check in with you guys later. Hey, all stars. Okay, so I'm checking in with you today. I actually have a lot of stuff planned tonight. I'm gonna close this so I don't have any background noise. I have a lot of stuff planned tonight, but for the rest of the week, I've been kind of MIA because I've been hanging out and relaxing because I'm on vacation from work. I'm on vacation from work, and it has been like one of the times where I'm able to have some actual solitude, actually sit, have some peace, listen to some podcasts, do some work on the brand. So I've just been focusing on that. I just did my hair because I'm going to movie night at my friend's house. I wanted to make sure my hair was fresh. But so I took the week basically to focus on things that I need to do for the brand and get everything going. I did so much. So to give you an update, I have ordered sample products for just about everything. There's only a couple of things I didn't order sample products for. I got a design made for just about everything. There's only a couple of things left. I started marketing on all social media platforms. I started building up the subscriber list for the brand, and it's very small right now, but I'm hoping to like add so much more to it starting tomorrow. Oh, actually starting Monday. I have a plan to add a bunch of stuff to it to make it happen. So it's just so much stuff going on at once, but I'm trying to like pinpoint everything and get it ready. I have a couple of the suppliers sending out product that's already, like one of them's already dispatched something. Two of them is preparing to dispatch in the next few days. And then I have to place an order for 3 more products that need to be added to the list of products that are coming. So the product lineup is pretty deep. Like there's, I think, a total of 6 items, and then 2 side items, and then digital items. So all in all, like I'm bringing a lot of stuff. Like I'm gonna have a lot of things coming. So I want to be able to market it to everybody, get it out there. Seriously considering doing the drop method for the brand just to make it easier for restocks and things like that. I had a hard time with my old brand with having to keep up with inventory. And from what I hear, drops are much better because you can anticipate the level of excitement that you had around the product, and you can gauge that and use that gauge to like up the inventory to make sure that you have enough to prepare for that drop. So it's like I can just scale up, and then I would know exactly like what I need for what time frame, and then my customers would also know like this is what is needed for this drop. So something I'm seriously considering. There's a lot of things going through my mind because like I want everything to be custom this time, whereas my last brand, it was like some things were custom, some things weren't. So it's like I want everything branded. I want to do something so much different for this brand. I want this to be elevated so much higher than my old brand. And it's a lot of work getting it there, but it's also like I had so much experience with the previous brand that it's like it's not that bad. So I'm excited. I've been having fun, and I'm looking forward to doing all that. With 75 Hard, I fell off on the 4th day. And so this is the first time I've ever had to do a restart. So I'm going to do a restart, and it's going to be starting tomorrow, which is the 15th, which means it's going to run into the actual date for the launch and all of that, which is okay because I'm only doing it to get healthier. I'm not doing it because there has to be a deadline per se. So I'm just hoping, okay, if it runs into those days, I'll be okay. Like I can just, it'll be like I'll end 75 Hard maybe like 4 or 5 days before it's supposed to end by doing it this way, which is okay. And I'll still be healthy and I can still do that. And it'll still help me jumpstart the weight loss before the brand launches. So I think it's still a win-win no matter what, because the whole goal of it is just to be healthier and be better. Where I messed up at is that I had alcohol at my friend's party, and I had to have alcohol because it was a 4th of July party. I couldn't just skip it and not be able to enjoy myself. So, and I could have, but I didn't want to. Like it's a once in a year event, or once every 2 years actually is when they throw it. So I didn't want to be not being able to enjoy myself that one last time during the summer. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do what I want to do, and then I'll deal with the consequences. So here I am, 4 or 5 days later, still not back on 75 Hard. So it's been like a massive adjustment, but I'm gonna jump back on it tomorrow when Monday hits. And that is only because I'm doing my big grocery shopping trip that I normally do. We normally do it once a month on the 15th because that's like I got like 2 paydays of the month, and that's like my second payday. So we normally do the grocery shopping trip on that one because the first one is used for like mortgage stuff and all that stuff. So it's like, it's so much easier to do it on the check that's not being used for a lot of stuff. So excited about that. So we're going shopping tomorrow or at midnight, whenever the money shows up on the card for that, to have excess funds for that. Then the sample products that are coming in, I need to do photo shoots and things like that for those things. I'm probably going to do some of that tomorrow. I don't have time to do it tonight because I'm about to go to the movie night and I need to get dressed after this, but I'm just thinking like, okay, as much stuff as I can squeeze in to these last couple of days of me being at home before I go back to work, I'm going to try to do. And then I'm just giving myself grace because when I work, I usually work for like different chunks of time. So I'll have some time at night to still do what I want to do. And since I'm not in school anymore, it's like I have a lot more time on my hands to like handle other things. So it's been amazing. It's been a good week. I'm going to show y'all some clips from this movie night. For now, I'm going to get dressed. Might show you my outfit, might not. I don't know how I'm feeling. I'm feeling kind of like, because I haven't been doing 75 Hard, I feel like I'm kind of unhealthy. So it's like when I try on my clothes, like I start to feel the difference. And I'm like, oh no, now I got to reel this in. That's why I'm starting back again on Monday, because it's like you start to just go with the flow wait, you hate to have a diet all the time. But at the same time, when you go with the flow and you just eat whatever you want to eat, then stuff gets out of hand. Then you end up bigger and bigger and bigger. And then you're like, how did I get here? Whereas with me, I'm like, okay, if I gained 10 pounds back from 75 hard, because I know that I gained that back, let me stop right there and do another diet and reel it back in. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to catch it before it gets out of hand. And then I'm also trying to like just adapt a healthier lifestyle. That's my main goal. It's like, even if I'm not on a diet, I should always be just conscious of what I'm intaking. Like, and my activity levels. That's another thing. My activity levels have to be higher. So those are things that I'm just going to work on. And this time when I do 75 hard, I'm going to focus on those a lot. Make sure that I'm learning more towards that, so I can be in a better position for that. I am actually going to check out now and just go and get dressed and not keep anybody waiting at the movie night. And then I will catch you guys in a little bit when I go, and then I'll show you guys how the setup is and everything like that. Okay, so I was thinking about wearing this, but it's a little bit too dressy, I think, for a movie night, because it is in a backyard. So I don't want to show up going to the backyard being like, oh yeah, I'm super dressed up, like for no reason. This is more like a mall or a day out, maybe like I would even wear this to like a brunch, depending on where the brunch was at or something like that. So, I just think I want something more simplistic. I'm probably going to throw on some sweats, but keep on this same top because I like this top, but I just don't want to be over the top. No pun intended, or maybe it was a pun intended. So let's see what I come up with next. My bad. So last night we ended up calling it a night super early because there were some technical difficulties with the movie. I did get some clips of the screen and stuff like that. We tried to watch Quiet Place, the new one, and then we tried to watch The Nun, but it was a little bit too creepy for some. So then everyone was gonna migrate to the living room, but at this point I was just like, I'm ready to go head out, get some rest. I have a long week ahead of me coming up, so I was just trying to get prepared. But now I'm actually shooting some product photos, trying to get like planner vibes going. I'm gonna show you guys. So here's my little setup. I have my little ring light and then some natural light from outside, and I'm shooting basically like I want to have this vibe of like, okay, this is what I'd be doing. I'd be setting this on my table, or maybe I'm tracking some goals in the background, and then I'm also like working on my savings challenge. So the picture, I wanted it to like show it in like a real world situation type of thing, but I don't know. I'm not really the best at product photos, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better with product photos. The vibes for this is a lot different than my other brand, just because my other brand was hair oriented, so it was a lot easier for me to figure out the angles and things like that. So just figuring out my flow with this is going to be different. And then I'm going to get some TikTok videos and things like that to kind of showcase the product, so that way I can post it on my TikTok. And I've been getting a lot of traction on Threads, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of the different platforms for the brand. So I'm loving it. We got 13 new followers on the page, and we got 100 subscribers on the actual website, and I haven't even posted a product yet, so I'm excited about that. Trying to hit my goal of 10,000 subscribers before the launch, which I have about 60 days to do so it just sounds a little bit far-fetched, but hey, I love to shoot for the moon and reach the stars, so we're gonna try to do that. We're gonna try to shoot for astronomical goal, and if we reach even $2,000, or if we reach even, I don't know, $5,000, like any amount of subscribers that's around that range is going to be good for us. So I'm excited. I'm going to keep you guys posted as I go along, but in the meantime, I'm going to finish this content and probably gonna do a wrap-up video tonight after everything's all said and done for this weekly vlog. I'm behind on posting the previous week's weekly vlog, so I'm gonna edit that tonight and get that out tonight. So that'll be up for you guys, and then I'll start editing this one so it can be ready for next week as well. But next week will be a lot more eventful. I'm gonna be catching a lot more content because of the fact that I'm gonna be walking outside and I'm gonna be doing all of my workouts for 75 Hard and stuff like that. So you guys are gonna get a lot more from me in general next week. And then, yeah, I'll catch up with you then. Well, no. I'll catch up with you tonight when I do the wrap up.